Aloha, aloha, high vibe tribe. It is PinkBella. Welcome back to my YouTube channel. Welcome all Starseeds, Lightworkers, EMPATHS, 144,000 twin and soul flames. So today is the 21st of March. It is Monday. I'm going through a lot. I'm sure you all are as well. Thank you everyone who came to the live on Facebook. And I've got a bit of a transmission. I'm going to pull some different cards here. And I want to just check in on some energies with what's going on with the collective. So yeah, so let me know who's here and how you're doing. And the energies are very intense where I am. I absolutely feel so much pressure going on around my crown and third eye. So let me go to comments and see who's here. I'll just wait a little bit, see who's. Please say aloha. Let me know who's here if you can hear me. I feel like I'm becoming this whole new person. This whole new person. So we are hi Sue, yay. Yeah, so we are in absolute rebirth. Like we're going through and for some a painful birthing process is in progress right now. And like we're in between realities. So even though the calendar says that we've hit we've gone through the equinox, we're still adjusting to everything for sure. So Sue, can you hear me and see me okay? I'll just wait for a few more people to pop on. Yay. So yeah, apologies I haven't been live. Sometimes what happens is I get so busy that even today, it took me all day just to get here, but I knew that I was being called, and I'm seeing a lot of blue light behind me today too. So that's the blue star councils. Aloha. Aloha, New Zealand. Welcome, welcome. Aloha Sentinel. Aloha Rashi. Yay. So Southern Hemisphere, happy fall equinox. And here we are we're in the spring equinox here. So I'm totally feeling it. And I was just sharing on Facebook. I've been talking about all this mastery and all the symptoms and everything since the 333 portal. Thank you, Sue. And all I've been seeing is 333. Like all I saw on Saturday was 333. And I just had something strange happen before I went live, and it was at 3:33 p.m. here in the Pacific Northwest. So yeah. So if you have any questions, and if you're wondering, if you have a question, like a general question as well with what's going on with the collective, I can ask the cards as well and just see what's happening. Just check in on some of the energies. We can pick some countries. We can pick some countries. We can just talk about like anyone is having any symptoms and you want to share that, and I can bring information in as well. Yeah, and then I'm going to pull some cards just for this group as well. What was I just saying over on Facebook? I wanted to have maybe I just wanted to have a deeper look with what's going on in the collective. Yeah, well, so what I was sharing is I was absolutely unable to do any lives last week. And as a matter of fact, I had to take things off of my plate. I had to reschedule some sessions and really was forced to take care of myself. And I know I speak that all the time, and I do take care of myself, but sometimes we go through such a massive reboot that we literally have to just rest. And that's what happened. It is a waiting game, Sentinel. Yeah, actually, that's what came through in the cards too. So why don't while everyone's just waiting and saying aloha, if you think of any questions for the group overall, I'll pull some cards at the end. I wanted to spend a bit of time with you all today. So welcome everyone who's new. Thank you for all my new subscribers, and thank you for my true tribe. So welcome, High Vibe Rainbow Tribe. And my name is PinkBella. I'm a 12th to 22nd dimensional Akashic reader and healer. I work with all different kinds of councils of light, and I didn't get a specific group like I have the last couple of days, but I feel like that's coming. Right now, I was just given that I've been working with the High Council of Galactic, the High Galactic Council right now. So when I connect with the councils, I ask for messages outside of this matrix. So there's no confusion. And I always ask that I'm working with the light and high frequency messages as well. Okay. So aloha. Welcome, Indiana. Yeah. So, I know a few of the regulars. I know where everybody is at, but if you're new, please share with us where you are. So I'm on the west coast of Canada. I'm just outside of Vancouver, British Columbia, Canada. And I'm just for those of you who are new as well, I've had lifetimes in Atlantis, Lemuria. I'm a starseed. I knew I was a starseed first. I knew I was a star. I had this massive download at my when I traveled, when I went to the pyramids in Egypt. But I'm still unraveling some of those codes. What else? I'm a twin flame. I had a twin flame connection, a very high frequency connection in 2010 that brought me to all of you. So that's actually how I started. I was already a healer, but I actually started sharing live for twins, and I still do help twin flames. However, the bigger scope is to help as many starseeds, lightworkers, empaths, as many of you are ascending and awakening, to be on your soul mission, to help release any old contracts, and to be healthy and happy, you know. So what I've learned about what I've gone through the last week is that we're having a chakra upgrade, a quantum field physical upgrade. Like this is very much a physical experience right now, and and also the meridian system has been upgraded as well. So welcome, California. Hi, Yami. I know Hi, Yami is in the land of Australia, Missouri, yay, Indiana, and we got New Zealand in the house. It's fantastic. Yeah. So we're, sometimes some of us go through so much to share with you all. So this is how powerful this portal is. I also live in a vortex. This is an area that I grew up in, but I didn't realize it was a vortex until I went through my awakening in 2012. And I was already awake, but the massive shift that we all went through from 2011 to 12, many of the local portals opened. That was the big difference. And the other thing is that I would not have been ready for all of that if I hadn't had the twin flame connection and activation, I call it, because if we do have that experience, if we did choose that experience for this life, it did activate us to remember more and to bring our 12 chakra system online, but it's not specific for twin flames anymore. There were just a whole group of twin flames that connected and started interacting really completely online. When did I start sharing? There were people that were doing it before me, but I started really coming online, a couple times a week in the summer of 2016. So I bring that focus as well. I'm a starseed. I connect with many councils. As of last November, through the 1111 gateway, I was given that I had to start removing a whole bunch of programs that were in my chakra system that were connected to the matrix, which we all have, because that's how we've been able to function here. The matrix is the third dimensional reality. So we're having this mastery time right now to show us what might still be hanging about. And it has not been too fun. So before I get too into the download, and I want to pull some cards for everyone, I just want to make some announcements. So thanks for everyone who came to the 3-evening distance quantum healing for the Equinox. I'm doing another one this week, post Equinox, to help integrate all these energies. Some of you might be feeling a little out of sorts, ungrounded, etc. So that's starting tomorrow evening your time. And that's on there's still some availability. That's on my website. There's also a flash offer on right now for an extra $25 off all my specials. So that's on until midnight. And that's for new bookings, of course. And then I have a new class, a new Decoding the Matrix class on Telegram this Saturday as well. And there's still availability to book with that. And that's also recorded. It's a small group. It's a private group on Telegram, but it's also recorded as well. So I just wanted to share all that too. Yeah, and I'll come back to everyone's questions as well for sure. Yeah. So I got taken out last week. I had to reschedule. Thank you, Bianca. I just reschedule some sessions, and I really had to pull the plug. I wasn't able to talk a lot. I'm going through a recoding of my skull. Whatever you want to call it, container, not just the chakra system, but the whole kit and caboodle, including ears, throat, and teeth. And when we go through these things, they're not always fun, but the meridian system is getting an upgrade. That includes our teeth, because the meridians, they all either converge down in our feet, or they converge in our teeth. So that it was very, very important as well. And a lot of things had to come into focus for me so that I would go and get some assistance. So I went to my acupuncturist on Saturday, and that's where I saw all the 3 through 3. So that was real interesting. Okay. What else did they want me to share about? I'll just talk about the download as well. So we're still in the equinox, even though it just happened. It's been such a powerful portal. We're receiving so much light that it's making some of us feel uncomfortable in certain parts of our body. That's to show us where there's density, where there's old programming that we're removing and we're releasing. Okay. And it's not always fun. It usually is, it usually is like this around an equinox or a solstice, because it is a time of mastery. Just hold on. Okay. So for many of us, we're receiving an upgrade. Some of you are having a higher chakras coming online. You might be having up to the 12th chakra system coming online. You might be having up to the 22nd chakra system coming online. Meridians are being activated, cleared up, raised in frequency. There's also more meridians that are coming online. I was also given 22 meridians. So that's all going to be included now in the distance healing and personal sessions as well. I'm going to continue to work with the violet flame and the emerald flame and those raised through this, the rest of the month, this mastery month. But what are we doing right now? We're clearing timelines. So we're being shown, let's say, I've been talking about setting intentions for what we wish to manifest and where we wish to go. But now what we're doing is we're going to be shown areas that we need to tidy up. So things might come up and we're to sort of sit back and go, where is this coming from? Why does this seem familiar? Why is this scenario coming back? So if we think about it, we do our investigation. As an example, something happened on the weekend. It didn't upset me. I'm more of an observer now. And like, why is this happening? So even on the weekend, realities were removed as I went to take care of myself to move to a higher frequency. And what I saw was something that had happened when I was a child with friends. So I just went, oh, I'm supposed to clean up that timeline. So that's the work that I do for myself and for all of you. I clean up the Akashic records, chakras, any program that's hanging around. So we're literally clearing old timelines. We're being shown old realities and old timelines, maybe personal things, maybe in dreams, maybe in meditation. So the timelines are connected to our ancestors, to our bloodlines, and to anything personal as well. Okay. What else did they bring me? And by making new choices, because we're choice makers, that's how we literally move into new realities. It's closing doors and it's closing old timelines as well. So there might be people that get removed out of our reality right now, either physically, temporarily. It's also a time, as we're heading towards Easter, it's always sort of around this time where so a lot of souls are transitioning out of the matrix, off the planet, and other souls are coming in, and there's births as well. So that's why it really is truly a rebirth. Okay. The zero reset is we're literally being given an opportunity. Like, do you want to start a new chapter in your book? And where do you want your life to go? Okay. Which is super exciting. Okay. Yeah. So let's go to, I already did this on Facebook, but I'm going to go through the cards and then I'll pull some more cards. So this is our sacred geometry to help us integrate number 25, emergence. So it's bringing in, like, there's the blue rays from source. And then we have the orange ray of joy and creativity. And then of course the purple and the blue rays as well. All right. Number 25, emergence. The frequency of emergence invites us to approach our reality with a childlike attitude of innocence and wonderment, and to watch and celebrate the beauty that unfolds from that place. You're not going to believe it. There were 22 people that were just online for the 22 chakra system. Okay. So I was given that the meridian system is now being ramped up to connect with the 22 chakras. So yeah, so that's really, really interesting. Okay. The other cards that I was given, we're at a zero reset, new beginnings. And I pulled these cards for the Telegram group today. So this is us. We're being like, we still have time, even though we've already hit the equinox, we still have time to decide what do we really wish to manifest. And I'm going to do some work on this too. I haven't had a lot of time to do work. I've really just had to rest and reset. So there we are, deciding which way we're going to go. Then I also pulled the 6 of Cups, and the message was to go into gratitude to help us stay in this now moment. So because if we get, the word trigger, or we read something or we hear something and it upsets us, it's either going to throw us into the past or project us into the future. So we might go into depression, which will take us into the past, or we might go into the future timeline of anxiety and fear, which is very normal. So we're learning how to stay in the present now moment. And gratitude is one of our superpowers to bring us back. Okay. And I do all of this the same as I share with all of you. I do all of this work for myself as well. All right. Now, I asked for just one chakra, but I'm going to pull more chakras as well. I got the third eye for the Facebook crowd. I got number 17, choice. So we're choice makers. And this is showing me that for many of us, the 22nd chakra system, there's something in the 17th chakra that's connected to our solar plexus. So what couple of the messages that came in was, think back to 2017, which was when the big eclipse happened. That was a big timeline split. So we're literally right now, we're going through another timeline split. So the message that came in was to just think about if there's anything from that year that might still be hanging about. Okay. And it's connected to our solar plexus. So it's connected to us bringing more of our power back to this now moment. So there she is. She's a choice maker. All right. And it's like free will, courage, willpower, and change. So I don't know about all of you, but right now, most of the players that are in my life have been removed. So it's been super interesting. And but it's okay because I've needed rest too. So I've also been removed, from their reality as well. Okay. Let me just, what else were they sharing with me about that? Hold on. Oh, yeah. So I shared over on Facebook. I started working with the 22nd chakra system because the 12th chakra system somehow got merged into the matrix because of the distractions for the last 2 years. So some of the 12 chakras can have some programs and still connected to the matrix. So the 13th to 22nd chakra system is more of a tube out of the matrix, connecting us more to source energy. But it also can get kind of clogged. So for whatever reason, that's why they guided me to this other deck that has the higher numbers. We've got some cleaning up that we're doing around 2017. And that's me too. I literally got the message and then I came on. So I will keep you posted. Let me just have another sip and then I'll check in on you all. So the cards that came in for this group today, Halls of Amente Initiation. So we're going through a series of initiations to continue to help us with our mastery for the rest of this month. Okay. So we're just to sort of, watch them and see what comes up. And it says secrets revealed, treasures uncovered, initiations. This hall is like a waiting room. It's a portal, but it's a waiting room. So some of us are going to be moving out of this waiting room. Some are going to stay in the waiting room for a while, working on their mastery, and others are going to be coming in. This is also connected to, interesting. It's connected to the timelines of Egypt, when Egypt was a stargate. It's connected to the Emerald Covenant that fell. It's connected to the Emerald Tablets. It's connected to Atlantis. And so the image might mean something to you. And we're literally balancing, there's a black pillar and a white pillar. We're literally balancing the dark and the light within. And we're also balancing it on the planet as well. So that's the key message, is initiations. Let me just put that over here. And then the other card that came in is karmic board clearing. So energetic clearing, rewriting your story, live your truth. Yeah. Yeah. So we've got a lot going on. And look at that light body being activated. That's what's being activated right now. It's huge. I can feel it right now. Okay. I'm just going to ask that a big bubble of light. I'm going to call in the Archangel Michael and the dragons to just come in and clear the energy and place a big bubble of light around us. Thank you. Okay. Just see where else they want me to go. Oh, the other message that came in a week ago as well is we're literally becoming hybrid galactic beings. So we don't really fit into the human bubble. And some of us don't even feel related to the starseed word. Like we might feel like I don't even want to call myself a starseed, or, if I don't want to get clicky and just say I'm a Palladian and that's it. So we're becoming these hybrid galactic humans where we understand and all of it. So we had to come in and be human to understand being a human, the emotions, the physicality of it all, the stories. And then we also had to wake up to knowing that we're a starseed, maybe where our origins are from. So that expanded our consciousness and helps us remember as well. And now we're becoming these hybrid galactic beings. Okay. So it's a very exciting time and lots of upgrades around this. So I was sharing earlier, the teeth, the skull, the head are all connected not only to ancestral, but also connected to our programming. Like there's programming in the teeth connected to the meridian system, and also to the whatever the ancestors went through. So if there's any old programs right now that are hanging around in certain areas of our body, they're being pushed out by the light that's coming in. It's showing us where the density is. And the message was, we're setting intentions to manifest to be on a certain timeline. That uncomfortableness in any of our physical parts of our body, it's showing us where there's things that are being cleared out and released. Okay, so I want to share that as well. Okay, I'm just going to pull a couple cards, and then I'm going to do some pull some more cards for everybody. Where do they want me to go to? Okay, all right, I'm just going to see if there's any other chakras for this particular group. Yes, well, that's the initiations, right? Yeah, thank you, Jaime. Oh, not going to get that card. Yes, that's the initiation part. We're going into higher. That's what the mastery is about this month. Is we're going into higher dimensions. They also let me know that the Earth grids have been upgraded, the crystalline grid in and around the Earth. So that is also in our physical body. So the massive upgrade for all of us right now. Yeah. Okay. All right. So we're getting. Let me just pull a couple. Yeah, and again, it's all of it's connected to our heart chakra healing for sure. Okay, so it's perfect cards. So I'm going to do it in the order going up. So first off, the heart chakra came in harmony. So peace and harmony is where we're to remain and be through everything that's unfolding. And it's going to be another big week. And I'll pull some cards around that too. We got the high heart, the cosmic heart, I call it, opening up for many of us as well. That's part of the 12 chakra system. And that's connected to our thymus gland and our immune system. All right. And then Archangel Gabriel came in with prophecy, the throat chakra. So, of course, the throat chakra is the gateway between the higher chakras, the higher dimensions, and the heart chakra as well. So that also came in. So it looks like Akashic-wise, a lot of it is connected to the Egyptian timeline as well. So that's really, really interesting. Okay. Let me just have a little sip, and I want to see where else they want me to go. Okay, I'm going to do the dragon and the unicorn and the crystal now, and then I'm going to check in on all of you, see if there's any questions. I can pull some more cards for, because I kind of want to see what's going on with the collective a little bit too. Okay, let's pull a dragon. So the Lyra dragon came in for the Facebook group. So let's see what wants to come in for the YouTube tribe. We got Kuan Yin's pink dragon. So we need some pink energy of love and Kuan Yin right now as well. I did get a message. The goddesses are quite active right now too. So if any of you work with the goddess energy, they're quite in and around us right now. Kuan Yin's pink dragon helps us to reset our karmic balance. How perfect. See all your cords being dissolved by transcendent love. Enjoy your freedom. Look for the divine around you. How beautiful is that? Okay. Let me pull a unicorn. Balance. Yeah, I saw this word balance. This card is looking at me too. So we got the unicorn of balance. Again, we're being shown what's out of balance. So that's what I was shown. I was shown everything that was out of balance last week. So take time to relax, indulge a little more or a little less, set boundaries with your work and with play, with everything. So we're being shown right now, like as an example, we're very verbal beings, right? So I got Gabriel here with balance too. We're very verbal beings, but I was guided to withdraw from doing so much speaking last week. I needed to rest my vocal cords, and it's still like, I feel like this is the first time I've spoken in weeks, even though it's only been about a week. So that's what we're being shown right now, where we need to rest. Okay, so pay attention to that. But yeah, our throat chakras are really getting an activation right now. And let me see what kind of crystal wants to go. So turquoise came in for the YouTube tribe. We got hematite. Perfect. Perfect for grounding and bringing us back into focus. Yeah. I was also sharing too that outside feels a bit strange for me right now. I'll give you an update later. It feels to me as if there's some frequencies that are being sent out at the moment that are not high frequencies, and that they're sending it into some of the nature portals as well. So number 19, hematite, is for mental strength and for our root chakra. Perfect. Okay. It's also great for pain as well, for physical pain. Okay. Yeah, I can feel it. Like this is, I've just done back-to-back videos, and I can feel like my whole jaws starting to get sore. I want to just pull some tarot cards just want to ask the cards like what we can expect this week. If there's anything particular that's coming up. So I'm just going to pull a couple of them and see what the story is. All right. Yeah, that's definitely the past. I'm going to pull some more too. Okay, so the story is we're in some timelines, in some realities. So we have to, this is what we have to think about. Past lives is just, and I've talked about this before, is just another multidimensional reality that's still running. It's a timeline that's still running. So we're literally being shown things, and then we have to get very good at investigating to figure out where the portals are, that are kind of bleeding through from these other timelines that are preventing us from being at this high frequency and manifesting our life, right? So it can be exhausting to figure this all out. That's why I do what I do, and I assist you all if you need help with this too. Okay, so I do work on helping to clear up timelines, and we actually will have cords. We will have cords attached to old timelines, to old lifetimes, to old realities, not only in our Akashic records, but attached to our chakra system and our quantum field. So that's what I've been working on clearing up for myself as well. Okay. So first we got the 8 of Swords. Like there we are, all tied up. Feel like we can't move anywhere, can't go anywhere. Stuck. We're not stuck, but we're just being shown where the block is, where the door is closed. Okay. Then, and I read the cards intuitively. I don't read them, and I get messages as well from the council. I don't read them like sort of traditionally. So then we got the Page of Swords. So there we are. So we're starting to clear them away. We're starting to be shown what they are, and we're starting to clear them away. And we can clear them away. That's what they're letting us know, for fresh energy, for fresh beginning, for that zero reset. All right. Then we got the Ace of Cups. Okay. So that's our new beginning, right? We're being offered to rewrite our story and our new beginning, which is so awesome. All right. And then I got the 8 of Cups. I keep getting this. So now most times I would say, yeah, we're to be out in nature and to go walking. But at the moment, I've been removed from my routine, and some others have as well. But I'm getting the moon. So that full moon we just had kicked butt. All right. That full moon really opened up a portal of really intense energy. And some of you might still be feeling that. Okay. So just know that, and just honor that, and give yourself time. It was really a sleepy full moon. Yeah, lots of sleep. Right now, we're going through a time of needing an incredible amount of sleep. If we can sleep, some get flipped on to not being able to sleep, but it literally is a way that we clear timelines and we clear realities. We go through a lot of initiations in our sleep as well. All right. I just dropped another card. I'm just going to ask if there's anything else. We know there's a lot going on in the collective and the third dimension. I keep hearing so many different stories about certain dates. So I'm not going to pick any dates. I'm just going to ask the cards what they want to share with us right now and see if there's anything. Okay. Yeah. All right. So there's concerns about the financial scenario, and I think that's why myself as well, I haven't liked listening to some of the people, because it's almost as if wherever this information is coming from, it could be true, But I also know the other team wants us to manifest a certain timeline for them. So if they put us, this is a card of fear, right? So if they put us into fear about it, then there'll be no movement and we'll manifest their timeline. So it's a possibility. I'm just hearing it's a possibility, but we're to be strong. King of Swords, we're to be strong and to stay in our power and to keep setting intentions for ourselves and the collective that it's going to be okay, because it is going to be okay. All right. So we got the King of Swords. And what they're letting me know is that the light that all of us collectively, when we set intentions, to not just set them for ourselves, to set them for the collective. And that is more powerful if we stay focused and in the now and not get sort of dragged off into other timelines and realities at the moment, which is, it's not easy to do, but it's almost as if the narrative from mainstream media has now infiltrated a lot of the truther communities in a way. So it can set us off on these tangents. So part of our mastery is to come back into focus and make set intentions for ourselves daily and for the collective. Okay. We have another version of our higher self that's being activated right now. So that's what part of the downloads are, is that we're getting this new information, this new consciousness installed in these bodies. All right. And then bottom of the deck is Ace of Swords. So new beginnings, and it's going to be okay, but we have to stay strong and stay focused. Okay. All right. Let me just, I'm not going to bend down and get that card. It's just going to have to stay down there. And I'm going to go, yeah. Yes, the other message I'm getting, hold on. There's been a lot of interference lately, everyone. So I don't know. So please share how you've been doing, because there has been, like, the timelines have been weird. It's as if, like, we just set our intention for a timeline and like the collective timeline, they're trying to hijack the timeline again. Okay. So right now, to me, here in this now moment, it feels as if everything's going to be okay, and because it is. But like, it's almost as if they're like, okay, let them all believe that everything's going to be okay, but we're over here. So we can feel it. Something else is brewing. So just, we're working on these tools to stay grounded and stay positive and to recognize when it feels off. So I just want to let you all know there are other way showers that have been talking about this. It has felt off the last week, including when I've gone out in nature, it's felt not real. So I'm going to do some more investigation into that later today, and I'll get back to you. But I have a feeling there's been some kind of infiltration in certain nature spots. Okay, so I'm going to just check in with everybody and say aloha and just see if there's any questions I can answer. So, hi, Sue. Yes, we are starting over again. Aloha Balatui in New Zealand. Aloha Sentinel. Aloha Roshni. Oh, thank you, Rena. Yes, you're welcome. Aloha. Okay. I like that. Sentinel saying, I was thinking earlier that much of this earthly experience is, in fact, a waiting game. It is right now, for sure. Aloha, Michelle Marie in Evansville, Indiana. Aloha, Hayami in the land of Oz. Sentinels in California. Yes, thank you to Rion. Yes, thank goodness. I know. So Rion is one of the beautiful way showers that I listen to as well, that helps to lift me up. So we all need other way showers to help lift us up, for sure. Roshni, raining today in Christchurch. Yeah, we have rain here too. Aloha, Anna. Birds are great messengers, Bianca. I love watching birds, and I love paying attention to birds. So yeah, pay attention to the birds that are coming to you, and then look them up. There's lots of animal totem messages as well, so they're probably most likely bringing you a message. Me too. Yeah, thank you, Hayami. Oh, I love the magpies. That is magical. Yes, Bianca, the birds are a sign. And if you look, you can easily look up, like, let's say you see a crow, You can easily look up crow totem online and it'll bring you some information. Birds are a beautiful way for getting messages for sure. Aloha, Veronica. That's beautiful, Roshni. I love the birds. So Hayami, left side of skull and spine and feet hurt. Yeah, so Hayami, that is, so the meridians all connect to our feet and also our teeth and spine. So you're like me, you're receiving a lot of physical upgrades in the bones and the teeth right now. And you can also look up to there's some great teeth meridian charts online. I found one the other day as well. I am feeling a bit better, but I can feel it I can feel like the energy's starting to penetrate because I've been talking for a while, so that's okay. Halls of Amenti are allowing souls to ascend to higher dimensions. Yeah, it was a good sign. I hadn't seen that card before, so that was good. And I read up about it, and they were just saying that it was something. The Halls of Amenti was a physical healing hall in Atlantis, and then now it's an energetic hall that many of us, if it seems familiar, many of us go there. Yeah. Oh, beautiful pink tourmaline. That's beautiful. Very high energies. Yeah. Very high energies this weekend and also today. I can feel them coming in today. Oh, yeah, Ginger. You spoke all weekend for sure. You're welcome, Veronica. Thank you. Yeah, I'm not sure. Yeah, it could be a blood cleanser. I know that bloodstone is a blood cleanser, but hematite used to be my favorite stone, but sometimes it's not strong enough for me. Sometimes I have to move towards black kyanite or shungite, but it wanted to come in for everybody today, so that's perfect. Aloha, Calgary, Alberta. Terry Lee, welcome. Welcome, Earth Angel from New Zealand. Did I talk about sentinels or was that you? Yeah, well, because I've been sort of taken offline, I haven't had a chance to really investigate what's going on, but I did listen to another Lightworker last night, and there has been interference. So I'll let you know when I go outside. I can go and ask what's going on in the matrix. Yeah, Rio, yeah, he does. Oh, well, thank you, Michelle, for doing that for him. He's very lucky. Hello, I see 5. Yeah, I know it's been a while. I wasn't able to be live last week at all. I had to pull the plug and take care of myself. So that's why I wanted to share with everyone. So we often right now physically we're being shown if we're experiencing symptoms, we're to take it seriously because we're being shown this is what's going on with your body and you have an opportunity to take care of it right now. Otherwise, when the light codes are going to get stronger and it's going to get more intense. So I've talked about the teeth a little bit over the last couple of weeks. There are way showers that went through all of this already like years ago. And I just thought, oh, I must not have had anything to do with the teeth. So teeth and skull and jaw are incredibly important right now because there's a lot of ancestral energy in the bones and the teeth as well. So it's not pleasant, but they are actually getting recoded, like our DNA is getting recoded. Yeah. Well, thanks, Michelle. It feels unusual to not speak because we're verbal beings, but if we cannot speak and withdraw, even for a little while during the day, it will help to replenish our energy. And we need all the energy we can get right now, for sure. Okay. Does anybody have a question, like a global question? I can pull some cards on for us all while I'm here. And then I'm going to have to pop off. Yeah, I feel in a way that there probably has been some kind of infiltration of the matrix right now, and we're feeling it. Because what did I want to share about that? Susie and I were just talking about how nature didn't feel the same right now. So I know for a fact that the other team is using negative frequencies to infiltrate all of us. And we're ascending, and we're, able to hear and or feel anything that's uncomfortable. So I love nature. Nature is my BFF, and I will have to tell you, the last couple times I've been out in nature, it's been weird. I've had to actually revert to staying in more at the moment, which is not like me, but it's been important because I've needed the quiet and I've needed the time to integrate. So we're to give ourselves permission to heal and to allow ourselves quiet time when we can. It's super important right now. And people, places, things are being removed out of our reality based on our choices and their choices. And it won't be forever. So we've been through this many times before, but this is a pivotal time where if we're wishing to be and to do certain things, players are changing at the moment, and it's important for us that we've got the reserves, the energy to take care of ourselves too. Okay. Oh yeah, I wish you well, Veronica. I know I was grateful. I'm so grateful to be here because I was grateful to wake up this morning and go, okay, I feel like I'm okay to be here. It's almost as if, when you've like broken something and then you're using it for the first time after a while. So I feel like I haven't spoken to y'all for ages. It probably has been a couple weeks, but that's why I created the video last week as well. Before I forget, I'll just make the announcements again. So there's a 3-evening distance quantum healing session starting tomorrow night. There's still availability. I have an extra flash special, $25 off all my specials till midnight tonight. That also can go towards the distance healing as well. What else? There's a Decoding the Matrix class this Saturday on Telegram. It's recorded if you can't make it, if you want to join that. And I do take the group through like a quantum session, and we also do a meditation as well. And what else is coming? Oh yeah, is that it? I think. Oh, I have started a Rumble channel, but nothing's there yet. So as soon as I post something there, I'll let you all know. I just want to cover all bases and be on a few different platforms just in case something happens. A lot of us meet here, and just in case something happens with this platform. So I'm thinking that well, first I'll just say, Veronica, I would say definitely just honor yourself and give yourself the time to heal. That's what I kept pulling these messages saying, just allow yourself time to heal, so we don't even know that we need it until it's on us. IC5. Yeah. It's interesting, IC5, because it's like I did this wrap up. So I went to see my acupuncturist on Saturday. That was a miracle in itself because he is booked 3 months ahead. But it got to the point last week where all the meridian work that I do, because I do work with the meridians, wasn't moving anything. You're welcome, Ginger. Yeah. So I called, I got his son, who I found out only works there too. This is how the universe manifests miracles, right? His son only works 2 days a week. When I phoned, his son was working. He got me in, and he also got me in on set. Like when I went Saturday, his son was working that day too, and so we had a little visit. And I actually have to go back in 2 weeks. So I literally went at the best time because what he was saying to me was that I needed such a tune-up, and I'm going to need another one in a couple of weeks. And we don't talk about the energies, but he is so woke that when I asked him what meridians he was working on, he said, oh, all of them. You needed a really big tune-up. So frequency, not frequently. Yeah, that's okay. Yeah. So I'm the messenger to say we are to really honor what's going on with ourselves right now. And if you all don't see me, then I've had to pull back because I'm also seeing clients as well. So I'm speaking then, and I'm, creating content. So if you don't see me on here live, just know, I post stuff on the community tab. I do voicemails on Telegram because that's easier for me sometimes too. So if you want to join Telegram, come over there. But yeah, I'm around, but sometimes I have to pull back, and right now was just one of those times. And yeah, Michelle, thank you for taking care of yourself as well. Just seeing if there's anything else going on. I'm really, really grateful to be here. Definitely. Yeah, definitely. Okay. Why don't I? Yeah. Yeah. The acupuncture, I know. You know what, Ginger? I am going to get a 528 hertz. Thanks for bringing that up. I don't have any of those right now, but you know what? It was beyond that. I listen to frequencies all the time. I do work on myself all the time. But when these codes hit, this was an absolute, like, you're being shown where things are out of alignment, where you're releasing codes and you need assistance. There are going to be times where we need outside assistance. It's just the way it is. I live in a portal, and there's been a lot going on. But I will tell you, I usually like to listen to higher frequencies. Like I usually like to listen to 741 hertz, etc. I got tuned in to know you need to go back down to 528 hertz. So that's what I've been listening to, which has been really being helpful. And I've been having to be off my devices. Like I can only be on there for so long, have to be off. Can't have the TV on can't have a lot of noise going on right now. So this is me sharing with all of you. If you're not going through this, it's coming, because we're having to take the self-care message to the next level. We're not going to be able to get away with certain things. But yeah, I am going to get a tuning fork. I'm going to get a 528 hertz tuning fork. But at what's going on with me right now probably started, they were sharing with me around the solstice in December. And I've just been too busy. I moved house and moved stuff out of storage, and I had lots of, human things going on. So it's just, sometimes there's things in our lives that take over. Some people out there I know are caring for ailing parents, or a partner, or a pet's not doing well, or, there's too much stuff going on at work. Sometimes things just come into our reality, and we just are able to come up for air. And then when we land on the other side, like I'm doing recovery work basically with everything that I was going through. Me too. My is 5. Yeah, the time is now. All right, so I'm going to sign off. Again, if anybody wants to book that special, it's on till midnight tonight, the flash special of an extra $25 off. Canadian Tribe, everything is at par as well. And I think that's it. Yeah, and email me if you have any questions. I put it at the top of my website as well. I'm sending you all so much love and aloha. I'm so grateful that I was here today and that we were able to chat, and I will be back soon. Take care, everyone. Have a great rest of your evening, morning, day, wherever you are. Love and aloha, everyone. Take care. Thank you. Bye.